Hey, they're here, guys. They're here. There's Jocelyn, guys.
And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass.
Hello, friends. It's been a minute. We've had a lot going on, but I'm back on the farm and we're going to start getting some videos going again. But we had just had the craziest couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, Casey's team won the state championship of 1A basketball in Arizona, and so that's super fun. Show you some of that. I don't know if we'll just randomly put stuff or if Vicky will put it as I talk about stuff, but so proud of Casey and her team, and so we'll show a little bit of that. Then super exciting, we got to go meet our new grandbaby, and Annalise is like the cutest baby on the planet right now. So I'm sorry guys if you think your baby or grandbaby is cute. They're not quite as cute as Annalise, so I'm just teasing, but she is adorable and she's a good baby. We got home from there about 2 o'clock this morning up in northern Utah, but we're home now. Animals have been being well taken care of. Sorry, my coat's all ski-wampus. I've had some neighbors doing chores and everything looks just awesome. The goats over here. These two are heading to Washington in about 10 days, I think. I think I told you that earlier, but it's finally gonna happen. Sorry, wind. Isn't that a beautiful sky? We actually woke up to about half of an inch of snow and it's already melted off. When you get snow this time of year, it doesn't last. These horses are all doing well. Again, thank you to our friends. I'm gonna get in the truck and tell you the next thing that I want to tell you, but enjoy looking at these cute pictures of my grandkids. Okay, so now I'm out of the weather. It's warmer and no wind. Hope you enjoyed seeing my grandkids. I feel like the most blessed man on earth to have such an amazing wife and kids and grandkids. And so sorry if I come across as prideful or boasting, but I am very proud of my family and so grateful for them. But I'm grateful to God. And I'm humbled that I've been blessed with such great kids. So can you be humble and prideful at the same time? I don't know, that's a good question. But here's what I want to tell you about next. Those of you that watched our channel for a long time know that Blake is serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in San Jose, California. He learned Spanish. He went for the first 6 weeks of his mission to Mexico City to a mission training center, and he learned Spanish, and at first it was a struggle. It was hard. He since speaks awesome Spanish, doing great. He gets home on June 11th and we are so excited that he's coming home, but we're so proud of him. His girlfriend Jocelyn has also been serving a mission in the Leeds, England mission. She didn't have to learn a language, but I'm sure she had to learn different accents and try to figure out what people are saying. But recently I've told some of you, and I apologize because we share on a couple social media platforms. Sometimes I don't remember where I said things, and I apologize. But just about a month ago, Jocelyn had an attack that she really was hurting. She went to the hospital. They thought maybe it was gallbladder. She got a teeny bit better, or at least thought she did. And yet it just wasn't getting better. Well, a month later, it really peaked and the pain was getting very severe. And there's doctors that work with the mission department from the United States that were communicating, and they just felt like it's best we get you home and see what's going on, because and I don't want to offend those of you from England. She felt like with the socialized medicine in the UK that they really did not do much. They didn't take scans or anything. They would just send her home and say, well, take this antacid and go home. I've had some of you comment and say, actually, our system's great, which is awesome. If you're happy with your medical system, I'm happy for you. But Jocelyn had lost 10 pounds, which for me, if I lost 10 pounds, no one would notice, and I could put 10 pounds back on the next time I went out to eat. She came home this week, and even though we're super excited that she's home, we're praying that they get some answers. She looked so tiny. When you lose 1/10 of your body weight and you're hurting all the time, she is miserable. So we're praying that we find answers. But let's also rejoice. She was supposed to get home 3 weeks before Blake. Now she's home 3 months before Blake. Let's go enjoy welcoming Jocelyn back to the United States, and she's now concluding her mission. We're praying that she gets healthy and gets some answers, and it'll be fun to see what happens with her and Blake when Blake gets home. Let's go watch Jocelyn getting home from Leeds, England, after being gone for 16 months. Well, I think it's 16 months, something like that. Let's go. All right, so not all of our videos are on the farm. Today, we get to go pick up one of our favorite cowgirls, and it's not this one, my beautiful daughter, Casey. We are going to get maybe my future daughter-in-law, and that's Jocelyn. She's coming home from her mission. Some of you are aware that she actually had a couple months to go, and she's been having some severe stomach problems. They're trying to figure out what it is. Since she's gotten in the United States, they've got her on some medicine that she's actually starting to feel a lot better. We're praying for a speedy recovery, but we are so excited because we get to see Jocelyn for the first time in about how long?
Almost a year and a half.
It'd be probably 16 months,
yeah.
almost, yeah. So we get to go welcome her home. We're in Flagstaff, Arizona. I should have probably wore a coat. Instead, I put on my iron oak. Oops, right there's my... I can't back up. That was not smart. I was gonna back up right where people were. So, the Flagstaff airport is so small, it's really nice. So I'll just take a little loop around and then go where I need to park. There's snow outside. I should have probably wore a coat, but I'm wearing my Iron Oak apparel shirt because I love this thing. I love all their shirts. But let's go park and let's welcome Jocelyn back to Arizona and back to the farm. Her parents actually flew out to Detroit, where she spent a day or two in the hospital, and so her parents already get to see her, but this will be the first time she gets to meet her nephew, right?
Yeah.
Her nephew's been born since she left, and then we get to see her for the first time. And Vicky's not with us because Vicky is with our new grandbaby, and so we're gonna be flying out, not flying, we'll be driving fast, which will be like we're gonna drive tomorrow up to Utah to see the new grandbaby, so we'll let you in on that also. Let's go. Casey grabbed some snow. Oh, but I have snow too. I have snow too. Oh, Dad's a better shot. All right, let's go. Jocelyn will be here anytime. Don't you dare get me. You're gonna put snow.
I missed that close.
You did. You hit me. All right, let's go. All right, so we're running in. Even though there's snow on the ground, it actually feels really good here because there's not any wind. I grew up in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I love the smell of the pine trees and just the fresh air after it has snowed. We are so excited. Jocelyn is Blake's girlfriend, and she loves riding horses. So when I say one of our favorite cowgirls is coming back to the farm, we have Casey, we have Jocelyn, we have Maureen, and we have Vicky. And now my daughter Kaylee and my granddaughters. We have all kinds of favorite cowgirls on the farm. But let's go. Here's her family and friends.
I would climb the highest mountain, try to hold back the tide. I'd travel gravel roads for 1,000 miles. I would walk across the desert, I would fly to the moon. I'd even sail the ocean if he needed me to, just to show how much I love him. That's what I would do. But what he wants is my heart, and he wants my hands. He wants me claiming his grace and living the best I can. He wants me reading his word and praying on my knees. What God really wants is me. What God wants is me. I would touch the midnight stars, stand in the middle of flames. I'd face my greatest fear without turning away. I would spend a year in silence to learn things I never knew. And if the sun was not in motion, I would make it move, just to show how much I love him. That's what I would do. What he wants is my heart, and he wants my hands. He wants me claiming his grace and living the best I can.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
He wants me reading his word,
That is so
praying
cute.
on my knees.
That is so cute.
What God really wants is me. What God wants is me. Nothing heroic.
they're here, guys, they're here.
required, just
There's Jocelyn, guys.
simple and deep. God wants me to love him. That's all he needs. What he wants is my heart. He wants my hands. He wants me claiming his grace and living the best I can. He wants me reading his word and praying on my knees. peace. His Spirit He will send on my left and on my right. He will meet me where I stand. His face will smile upon me. He has promised me His peace. He is for my good forever, and I will be redeemed. I will worship Him. For as long as I live, give all glory to the Holy One, whose promises are sure. I will worship Him forevermore. Even in my days of trouble, I will not be faint. In the desert of my sorrows, He will send rain. He will arm me with His power, and I'll be blessed in all I do. He came down to deliver, to make all things new, and I will worship Him. I will worship Him. For as long as I live, give all glory to the Holy
Oh, she grew on her mission.
promises are sure. I will worship Him forever.
So good to have
He
you
will
home.
strengthen, He will heal me, increase my joy, and where He leads, I will never go empty. I don't need to be afraid. He gave His Son to save me, and I know His grace. I will worship Him. I will worship Him. For as long as I live, I will worship. Give all glory to the Holy One, whose promises are sure. I will worship Him forevermore. I will worship Him forevermore.
Hope you enjoyed that. Jocelyn, welcome home. We hope you get feeling better soon so you can come ride horses and hang out with us here on the farm before Blake gets home. And then once Blake gets home, I have a feeling she'll hang out even more. So guys, hope you've enjoyed that little bit. I'm actually maybe going to pick up a couple horses today that the owners just can't afford to keep hauling water and feed to them. They reached out to me. So again, I'm gonna go get some horses that I think we can help find good homes for. So I may put that at the end of this video, or maybe not. So if you don't see it at the end of this video, be watching for the next one. Have a great day, guys.